Hi, thanks for tuning in with this practice. Sorry it's a little late. It has been one of those weeks. You all probably can relate. So going back to what we learned on Saturday, reinforcing a little bit of that, adding in a little flow into things, maybe even adding in a little bit more of that vinyasa to help you practice to prepare for Saturday's class coming up, when we will add more of those vinyasas in. So find a comfortable seat. I'm going to sit on my heels. You're more than welcome to sit on a block, on a bolster, on a blanket, on the floor. If you have a block, using the block, and you're going to press the block in, we're going to do a little bit of that flossing for our upper back, using our shoulder blades extending and protracting in. If you don't have a block, you can also use a strap, and then you're going to pull the strap apart as you push and pull out. So you have different options. So I'm going to show both. We're going to do two different variations. So take a moment there, settle in, close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, and sigh it out the mouth. And then start to find your breath, inhaling and exhaling to a count of 3 or 4. Exhale, fully let the chin come to the chest, let those eyes blink open. I'm going to use the strap first. Taking that strap, reach it out about shoulder width apart. Imagine I'm pulling it away, but now I'm going to inhale, send my shoulders forward. Exhale, draw my shoulder blades onto my back. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, draw it back. 2 more times, inhale forward. Exhale back. 1 last time, inhale forward. Exhale back, keep it drawn back, lift it up so that the strap is just slightly above your eyes. So I'm going to use the block here, pressing in, and then your inhale, lengthen forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. 1 more time, inhale forward, exhale back. Hold there, maybe lift it up over your head, either pulling apart with the strap or pressing in with the block. Inhale, lift shoulders toward ears. Exhale, draw them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more time, inhale up. And exhale down. Good, go to release the strap or the block all the way down. Take those shoulders, inhale, roll up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale up. Exhale, down and forward. Good, and then take your hands, imagine you're going to do chaturanga, so that lowering. You're going to inhale, take your arms out forward. Exhale, draw those elbows back. As you draw those elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades onto the back, draw in through the lower belly and hold. So squeeze everything in. Breathe there so your chest is broad. You're squeezing in, shoulder blades back, low belly in, spread through the fingers, and exhale, release. Good, we're going to transition that onto the floor. So having your blocks, if you have blocks, if you don't have blocks here, you're just going to go all the way to the floor. So I'm going to show you both options. If you have blocks, awesome. Maybe you have books you can stack. But we're going to practice a little bit of engagement in the core in a moment. So have those blocks toward the top of your mat. Ground down into your hands. Find your tabletop position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen shoulder blades together. Heart goes forward. Exhale, round, draw the shoulder blades apart, chin to chest. 1 more time there, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Good, inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, pause there, keep the belly drawn in. Press into the hands, find those shoulder blades away from one another. And then as you squeeze the shoulder blades together, let the chest come toward the floor. Keep belly drawn in. Press into the floor, shoulder blades away, inhale. Exhale, draw shoulder blades together. Inhale, press away. Exhale, together. Keep those shoulder blades pressed together. Hands are going to be right behind the blocks. Shift the weight forward. Bend those elbows till your shoulders touch onto the blocks. Pause there. Good. Keep squeezing shoulder blades together. Look forward. Pull in through the belly. Maybe straighten those legs. Keeping that, maybe hover hands, maybe reach arms back, so whole body's engaged, tailbone lengthens. Take another breath. Hands come back down. press back up, find child's pose. Knees wide, sit it back. Take a moment there. Check in with the body, check in with the shoulders. So repeating that one more time if you have blocks. If you don't have blocks, you're going to follow along with me. The second round, this is what you would do if you don't have your blocks to practice that. So set those blocks off to the side. Find your tabletop again. Good, draw in through the belly, shift the weight slightly forward. Bend those elbows just a couple inches, squeeze shoulder blades onto the back. Draw in through the low belly. Just hold there and breathe. And breathe. Good. Slowly start to lower to the ground, but keep those shoulder blades squeezing so your shoulder heads stay off the floor. They don't drop down, they lift up. Press into the hands, ground the toes, roll the shoulders back, hover the hands. So squeeze, 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 engage the legs, point through the toes, kneecaps lift. If you're on the blocks, keep lengthening tailbone, take another inhale. Exhale, hands down, tuck the toes, press back, child's pose. So warming up that area in the upper back, so noticing that area that you need. Remember, you don't have to use all arm strength to lower. You always have knees option, and you don't have to lower so low. Take another inhale there. Exhale. So practicing that a couple more times. Shift your weight forward. Move the blocks out of the way, so we're going to lower all the way to the ground, keeping those shoulder heads up. So you can start either in plank or knees down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the shoulder blades all the way down. Keep the shoulder heads up. Lengthen toes back. Press into the toes. Inhale, rolls the shoulders back. Exhale, hover hands. Press the hands down on your inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes. Press back, child's pose. Good, reaching it out. Inhale, shifts you forward again. Exhale, knees or toes. I'm going to go from toes this time. Good. Press down. You can stay at knees. Draw those shoulder heads back. Draw forward, and then bend the elbows, bend the elbows, bend the elbows. Keep the shoulder heads up. Hips touch, belly touches, shoulders stay back. Ground the toes, and then roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press back knees, child's pose. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Good. Inhale, shifts you forward, plank. Find your plank. So your plank, try to get from on your toes. If you cannot do plank on your toes on the floor, do plank at the wall. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Continue that 3 more times for as a review for people that may have forgotten at the wall. Arms length away. So plank, and then shift the hips back, downward dog. Inhale, come back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. One more time, inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Pause there in downward facing dog. Press those hands down and forward. Bend deeply into the knees. Send the hips back as you press down. Grow the neck long toward your thumbs. Low belly draws in. And then straighten the legs any little bit, keeping that length in the low back. So you want a nice long spine here. Take another inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, puts a little bend into the knees. Exhale, walks your hands back toward your feet. Once you're firmly on the floor, take a big inhale, long spine. Exhale, refold, knees bent or straight. Press down into those legs. Inhale, takes the arms out and up, all the way to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, go ahead and make your journey to the top of your mat. So we're gonna do one version of our standing opening hip poses with a step back. And then we'll do one round with a vinyasa, so it's stepping forward, so you have the practice of that. So go ahead and find the top of your mat. Ground down into your feet hip distance and parallel, hands by your side. Good, find that equal standing pose. Exhale fully. Inhale, takes those arms up. And exhale, fold. Press into blocks or floor, inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, step the left foot back. Stay high on the ball of the back foot. And then inhale, takes those arms up. Finding your high lunge, crescent lunge. Draw in through the low belly. Power up that back leg. Find length in the side waist. Take another inhale there. And exhale, hands to heart. As you inhale, take that left foot, drop it to the ground. Find warrior two, front heel, back arch in line. Press down and out through the legs. Press out through the arms. And then check that that front knee is stacking right over front ankle and your knee is drawing toward the right. Gaze is going to be over your front fingers. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale, extend that right side waist as far forward as you can. Hands going to come down to the block behind your calf. If you don't have a block to press into, get a chair. Place a chair. There's something that you can press down into to lift the chest. Rather than just hanging out, use the legs, press down into the legs, press down into the hand, open the chest, triangle pose. Shoulders draw onto the back, open up the chest, take another inhale, press through the legs. Exhale, look down. Inhale, bends you back into that right knee, knee right over the right ankle, knee drawing toward the pinky toe, elbow to thigh. Press down to lift up, and then take that top arm overhead, side angle pose. Press down and away into the back foot. Open the chest, take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, looking down. As you look down, circle both hands back to block or floor. Lift the back heel. Pause there, take an inhale. And as you exhale, step the back foot to meet the front. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale takes you all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Second side. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, bend into the knees, step that right foot back. Nice high lunge, back heel is lifted, feet are hip distance and parallel to find strength, and then knee over ankle. On your next inhale, lift your arms, lift your chest. Drop in through the lower belly, tailbone drops, fire up that back leg, and then reach through the fingers. Big inhale there. Exhale, hands to heart. As you inhale, drop your right heel down. Take your arms, reach them wide. Press your feet away from one another, but then draw the heels toward one another as you stack that front knee over front ankle. Left knee draws out to the left. Open the arms, gaze over the front fingers. Exhale here. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Both legs stay straight as you exhale, reach to the left. And then hands gonna come down to something that you can press into. Press into that left hand, take the right arm up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades draw onto the back. Tailbone lengthens to your back heel. Press into the feet. Press into the hand, take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bend you into that left knee. Knee over ankle, elbow to thigh. Press down, lift up through the chest, and then exhale, top arm overhead, side angle pose. Shoulder blades draw onto the back. Press into the back heel, another big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, circles that hand all the way to the floor or blocks. As you do, pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Pause there in that lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, back foot steps to meet the front. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. Press into those legs. Inhale, takes the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, adding on, we'll work on that step forward before we actually go through the flow. Inhale, takes the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step it back to your plank. Finding your plank, draw in through the belly, take another inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower, knees or toes, squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in, shoulder heads lift. all the way to the floor, plant the toes, inhale, press into the hands, slightly lift the heart. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, press back knees, and then lift those hips, downward facing dog. Big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, shift the weight forward slightly. All right, so from here we're gonna go, I'm gonna start with my left hand, but you're gonna do your, actually everybody start with your left hand. And you're gonna inhale, take your left leg, extend it long. Exhale, round knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, draw your knee out to the side and step it forward outside your hand. So there's your low lunge, right? Then you can straighten your back leg. You can go into any form that you need. Drop the back knee, press into those hands, lift, shift the hips back, lift that knee back, back to together. Right side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, round, press into the hands to find space. One more time, inhale, lengthen. This time, exhale, bring the knee outside and step it outside your right hand. Good, lean those hips forward for a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale. Good, shift the hips back, press into the hands, step that right knee back. Adding on a little bit, right? So you always have blocks. You can take those blocks to give yourself more space, or you can keep yourself stepping to the outside, maybe even lifting the hand this time. All right, so this time, inhale, left leg back. Exhale, round. Good, inhale, back. As you exhale, draw it in, lean to the right, lift that left hand, and step the foot forward. If it doesn't make it all the way, remember you can hold on to it, lift it forward, low lunge, lean forward. Good, and then shift the hips back, step the foot back. That might mean you need to lift up that left hand to step it back. Press it down. Good, right side, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, lean to the left, lift that right hand, step it forward. Good, low lunge, press those hips forward. Take an inhale. Exhale. Shift the hips back, step that right knee back, plant it down. You can continue on here, wherever you need to, or we're gonna add on from downward facing dog. Remember, you always are allowed to touch your foot to bring it forward, all right? Lift the hips, step it back, downward facing dog. Find your downward facing dog, press down and forward, lift the hips, inner thighs spiral back. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, takes that right leg, lift it to the sky. Exhale, draw knee to nose, use that momentum, step it forward between the hands. Good. From there, pause, draw your strength, stack knee over ankle, inhale, lifts those arms. Exhale, pause. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, back heel down, find warrior two. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens the front leg. Exhale, extends that right arm forward as far as you can. Hand comes down to the block. Press down into the block, lift the chest. Take another inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bends into that right knee, elbow to knee. Lift the chest, open up. Exhale, top arm overhead. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, circle it all the way to the floor. Square the hips, pause there. Hands on blocks or floor, take an inhale. Exhale, shift the hips back, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolls you forward, plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes, squeeze those shoulder blades, keep shoulder heads lifted. Ground the toes, press into the hands, inhale, lifts the heart, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press back knees, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. Exhale. Second side, inhale, takes the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine, step the foot forward between the hands. Pause there, get the foot up. Take an inhale, stacking front knee over front ankle. Exhale. On your inhale, press into the legs, lift the chest, lift the arms. Exhale, tailbone drops. Take another inhale there, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, right heel to floor. Exhale, press into the feet as you reach the arms forward and back. Left knee toward the left, take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale, extends that left sideways so your hand can come down to press into a block or the floor. Press down to reach up. Both legs straight, tailbone to back heel. Another big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bends into that left knee, elbow to thigh. Press down, lift up. And then exhale, top arm overhead. Take another inhale, bend deeply into the front knee. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, circles it to the floor, square the hips. Pause there. Take an inhale. Exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Good, take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, rolls you forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Shoulder, head, stay back, ground through those toes, lengthen through the feet. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press back knees. This time knees go wide, big toes touch, child's pose. Take a moment, turn those palms up, check in with your breath. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling fully. Take another inhale. And exhale. Good, shift your weight forward, hands and knees. Shift those hips to feet to one side so your hips can drop back. Extending those legs out. And sitting up nice and tall. Take a moment here. Extending your legs out and just sit for a moment. Knees can be bent if you need to. We're going to eventually go into Shavasana, let you lay in Shavasana and let this end out. Practice, pause, whatever you need. Send me questions that you'd like to work on Saturday when we meet. And other than that, enjoy. Thank you for joining. Drink lots of water today. Eat some veggies, wear some sunblock. Let's lay back in Shavasana. Lengthen it out. Legs are going to turn out. Press into those elbows. Tuck the shoulder blades onto the back and then let the palms turn up. Lift the chin slightly, rock the head from side to side, and then settle in, getting any little wiggles out you need to rest comfortably. Wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. One cleansing breath here. Inhale, let the belly rise. Ribs expand all directions, chest lifts. Hold the breath for a moment. And then open the mouth, side out. Let your breathing come back to normal. Let yourself stay here for at least a minute or two before you move on. Shavasana. Namaste.